campaign to be president for the first time, he criticized Bush, the previous Bush, the father, because of the most favored nation status to China. And he said that he will change that. And what Bill Clinton did was not only perpetuate the most favored nation status, but he disengaged human rights from the most favored nation status, because the MFN, as it's called, is given only to countries that respect, among other things, human rights. And since China was probably the largest violator of human rights in the world, in order to continue the MFN status, Clinton disengaged human rights. That would happen when was Clinton took power in
93.
In 1993 that happened. So what Hillary is saying is reaffirming that. But when George Bush, this last Bush, took power, he continued the same policy. And you remember when who was the president of, Hu Jintao, Wen Jiabao, when he was with Bush, with red carpets and all of that, that I think it was a Falun Gong woman, that she somehow penetrated the security, and Bush apologized to Wen Jiabao, Hu Jintao, I don't know which of the two were there, because that woman, and she said, don't worry, we'll take care of her. So that's what the reality of the United States policies with China. Nothing is going to change now. I have been an activist for Tibet since 1991, and I have been involved with Amnesty International, and I have been working for over 10 years with China, the Falun Gongs and everybody else, victims and Tibetans. And I don't think that writing letters, we have written thousands of letters, is going to change anything. That's why I said, well, maybe there is a saying in the United States says money talks. Money talks. Yeah. And that's why I have always thought that boycotts, because we worked in South Africa. That's what got, the apartheid regime in Africa out of there.
I believe this is a democratic country, and the people's words really count. And if in your district, like 30 or 40 people start to write to the congressman, then actually they have to listen. They have to call you back and say, what happened here? And that's compared to you secretly you boycott the Chinese product. And just my personal belief, I think that's more powerful. And then
that both can be done. That thing of writing that has been going on for many years. And the free education through labor camps, instead of decreasing the number of people, have been increasing, because when the Olympics, that they should have never been given to China, were there, then what happened? The streets of Beijing were cleansed of people and sent to forced labor camps, the so-called free education through labor camps. And that was last year. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Why? Because China owes the debt of the United States, much less now with the economic situation of this country. I'm very, you're right, we should continue writing letters. Actually, I have cards there from Amnesty International about the Tiananmen mothers. Is there on the table. Please take them, take a few if you want, or all of them, sign them, whatever is left. You can take them with you and send them to Hu Jintao. They're addressed to him.